Good morning, friends. It is Monday morning. In the US, it's a holiday. It's Memorial Day. In a way, it is a very somber holiday because we are remembering those who have lost their lives in service to our country. But it's also the unofficial start of summer up north and the unofficial end of season down south. So it's a day, it's a week, and we are here. Whatever you're doing today, whether you have the day off or you're working as usual, I'm happy to be spending some time with you. Joanne Matthews, so nice to see you over on Facebook. So we are live streaming on YouTube, horizontal and vertical, Facebook, where Joanne is, Twitch, and Instagram. Wherever you are, if you would like to start this week with a tarot card, I'll be happy to do that for you. Just ask. We'll begin with 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. And I forgot something. Hang on. Okay, now we're also live on Instagram. Thank you. Okay. Now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing for real. All right. So we're going to do 3 cards for the collective and then individual cards for all who request. As you listen to the collective cards and as you listen to other people's cards while you're waiting for your own, whatever you hear that resonates for you, whatever you hear that makes sense to you as wisdom for your own life, take it. And if not, just let it go. Makes you wear Michelle. Thank you for that kind compliment. Okay, over to Card Cam we go. And I do want to say thank you to Lisa Harmon for starting us off. Well, first of all, Lisa has been a member for more than 3 years. And thank you for starting us off with a generous super sticker. I really appreciate the members on our YouTube channel. We have a members only live tomorrow evening. And at some time in like the next 30 hours, we will have a members only pop-up where we will once again attempt to record the tarot scopes for June. So members, look out for all of that. And I appreciate all of you. Super chats and super stickers are a great way to support this broadcast. Really appreciate that as well. Thank you so much, Lisa Harmon. Okay, what are we working with? It is Encore Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Y'all know how much I love Uncle Ciro. All right. So 3 cards for the collective for the week ahead. Hey, Dream It Possible. Nice to see you over on Twitch. Would you like a card for the week ahead? All right. We start the collective reading with death. And when we see this, like, we're not really afraid of this. Death is about change. And I mean, we are literally changing month this week. Hey, Leisha, thanks for liking the stream. We are literally changing the month this week. We are changing the calendar from May to June. So there's that. And I think that there are a lot of ways we are embracing change right now, whether we want to or not. The 6 of Wands, the card of victory, and the King of Swords. So to me, for the week ahead, there seems to be a really specific message, and it feels like a personal message to each one of us. If you are not happy with the way things are in your life and therefore you wish change, recognize your ability to be successful by stepping into leadership or consulting a wise leader and seeking real truth. That's how it's done. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What do you think about that as a collective reading. Mixuer loves it. Audrey M loves the red on this deck. I do too. Although I will destroy it with shuffling, and that's what will happen. That is funny. Autumn Pond, you are so funny. I love curly hair, but as a curly myself, I also appreciate when my curls relax into a Farrah Fawcett. And peeps say, good hair day. Isn't it funny, right? Like when I style my hair with less curl, that is when people are like, oh, your hair looks so good. Like, what does that mean? I don't know. Yeah. Death is really a transition. So it is. That's so funny. I love it, Autumn Pond. Thank you. Okay, let's get going with the individual readings. Hey, Linny B, over on Insta, would you like a card for the week ahead? Let me know. Okay, over on YouTube Vertical, we've got TJ and GA. We're going to start there. For you and your daughter, Devil reversed for you. This is a great week for getting rid of what you do not need, whether it is a thought or an object or a relationship. This is a week for that. Get rid of what you do not need. For your daughter, the Five of Wands, this is a week for you to figure out what you do need. And it will feel like conflict, but do not be afraid of your own internal conflict this week because it will help to move you forward. Okay, Lisa liked the 3-card reading. Jeannie Mnuchin says, great reading for the collective. And since I might be on the verge of change, very relevant for me. Okay. Skateboard 3, if you'd like a reading, let me know. If you'd like a card. Etho the Therian and El Domo, same. If you'd like a card, let me know. Over on Instagram for Linny B, the Hanging Man reversed. Linny, this week, take control. Do not wait. Do the thing. You're in control. That's kind of the bottom line. Skateboard 3, for you for the week ahead, the Queen of Cups reversed. How we feel matters. Feelings matter. Your feelings matter. The feelings of the people around you matter. Remember that. Yeah, make sure big changes ahead. It's a fact, and we're going to read for you right now. Mixuer, thanks for being a member. We're going to do cards for you and Barbie Bird, who is also a member. Here we go. Okay. Mixuer, for the week ahead, the Page of Cups reversed. I think you're going to be feeling a lot of things that you don't want to pay attention to. In other words, whatever comes up for you, acknowledge it and then put it to the side. We'll deal with it later. Stay in your logical mind while honoring your emotional mind this week. For Barbie Bird, the Chariot. So this is a week where you might be planning a trip or, I don't know, something about a car. I don't think you have a car in the city now, though, so it might be about a trip, but it might be more a metaphor for this week where you really start to feel like you are large and in charge and you are making things happen. Right, love this card for Barbie. We all love this card for Barbie. Absolutely. I hope Barbie loves this card for Barbie. Joanne Matthew over on Facebook, my good friend. Joanne, how long have we been friends? How long have we known each other? Like it goes back at least to 2000, but maybe earlier. Joanne, 7 of Wands reversed, and that's the whole lesson. This week, remember how many friends you have and how many people love you. Because you live alone, it is easy to sort of feel isolated. This week, remember that you are not isolated. Much earlier than 2000. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. I would love to be reminded of that story, Joanne. Absolutely. Okay. Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. What do you think of this deck? Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Audrey M. Oh, goodness gracious. I forget when I grab a deck to do on Mondays, I do not prefer a deck that has fancy extra cards, and I forgot that this one did, but I'm doing it. It's the Palace of Swords. So this is about the place of thinking. The palace is the place. And so, Audrey, think about the areas in your life, both literally in your home or on the planet, and figuratively in your mind, where you think most clearly and most positively, and lean into those places. Over on Twitch. Who's on Twitch? Oh, Dream It Possible. I should never forget about you. Thank you for being here, Dream It Possible. We really appreciate you. Dream it possible, and look at you. Like, this is not the first time this has happened. This is at least the second time this has happened. And it is a testimony to the idea that a testimony or testament, I don't know what the right word is, to the idea that if you use a screen name that is positive, positive things will happen. Dream It Possible just got the star. Tarot peeps to the front of the room. That's pretty awesome, because one meaning for the star is it is possible. You will have it. Your wishes will come true. You will have what you need in great abundance. So this week, Dream It Possible. Remember that it is possible, including healing. Okay. Oh, Joanne, I met you when I was doing readings at the Radisson. That makes sense. Yep. And that does go back before the 2000s significantly. That is so cool. Okay. The Radisson's not even the Radisson anymore. Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. And thanks for using members only emojis. Four of Swords. You may not be feeling your best this week, my friend. This could be physical. It could be emotional. It could be a lot of different things. But one way or the other, your well-being matters. And so this week, do what you have to do for your own rest and healing. That's what's important. Skateboard 3 says, I like this kind of reading, your interactions with us. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Please do subscribe. We do have a format, and what I do on Monday is 1 card per person, so that's what I've done. But if you have a specific question, come back on Saturdays. On Saturdays, I do ask anything you want. All right. Trey Cameron, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. Here is a card for the week ahead. 6 of Wands for you, my friend. I want you to absorb this and enjoy this and embody this, because it is the card of victory, and it is the card of being a winner. And you are a winner, and you will be victorious, and we are all here to see it and celebrate it. Hey, suspicious username on Twitch. Want a card? Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Hope you're doing great. High Priestess reversed. Okay. So, Smile Soul 20. This week, either you're going to be feeling bad about something, or someone's going to try to make you feel bad about something. But I'm going to say, really try to stay true to what is true, and don't shit talk yourself, and don't let anyone else shit talk you. That's what I'm going to say to that. Forgive my language. Suspicious username. On Monday, we do a card for the week ahead. That's what I'm going to do for you, and it may answer your question. Yeah, it does answer your question. So what suspicious username really wants to know is, how do I get over this person? And you got the devil reversed. To realize, okay, so as a card for the week ahead, you dodged a bullet. This is about letting go of what does not serve you. And I think you have to come to the realization that this relationship did not serve you. You're allowed to grieve. You're allowed to eat ice cream. You're allowed to do what you have to do to feel better, but you are going forward in a better way. And this week is going to prove that to you. There it is. Himasha, hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Let me know if you'd like a card. Jojo G, So Soulful, Nellie and Carr, so good to see all of you over on Facebook. Okay. So on Instagram, if you'd like a card, let me know. Who is on Facebook that I haven't seen yet? Oh my gosh, yes, Dama. I saw that guy go by. Dama, I saw you go by, and I was so excited. Yeah, you. Oh no, it's Dana. Dana, it's you. Oh my goodness. I thought you were Bepe's wife, not Bepe's friend. I saw you talking about Bepe. But is Dama here too? I thought she was too. Anyway, I'll find you all if you're here. So Dana Stone, so good to see you. Man, we've known each other since we were very young. So good to see you. Here's a card for you, Dana Stone on Facebook. Four of Swords. You've been going through it, and I know you've been going through it. This is a card of healing. This is a card of healing. This week, lean into your healing journey, Dana. Right, Dana and Dama both connected in my mind to Bepe, because I met Bepe through Dana, and I married Bepe to Dama. All right. Dama, so good to see you. Give Bepe a huge hug for me. Love both of you so much. Here's a card for you. This is Quelo. Oh my gosh, Dama, the Seven of Swords. Something is going on right now that does not feel right. This week, I don't know if it's work, if it's family, what it is, you may know right away, you may not know. But this week, be really careful about being clear with what is true, who is telling the truth, what is not true, who is not telling the truth. I'm not trying to make you paranoid. But there's something up here where what is true and what is being said or thought does not align. Figure it out, and you'll have a good week. Thank you for being here. Give Bepe a hug. For me. And probably also for you. All right. Over on Instagram, Jojo G. Seven of Cups. So this is a tricky card. It lets you know that you have a lot of options and a lot of opportunity, but it also lets you know that it's easy to become distracted, confused, or chasing the wrong thing. So stay focused as you consider your options this week. And So Soulful, so good to see you. So Soulful, you get the moon. This is about deep exploration and figuring out what is true either in the spiritual or the mundane. This week, look deeply. Do not accept the surface. Look deeply. All right. Penny. Penny, a penny for your thoughts. It's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year and a moderator, and for using members-only emojis. Penny for your thoughts, Queen of Swords. That is a particularly striking Queen of Swords, is it not? This week, Penny, trust yourself to make good decisions. Trust yourself to choose to nurture what feels best for you. There it is. Pamela Phillips, so good to see you in the StaarCon AfterGlow yesterday. Glad you're here. Thanks for being a member. For more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. We're going to do you, your daughter, and Pip in England. And Pip is Hippie Pippi, who is also a member here and a fabulous StaarCon presenter. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Pamela, the Four of Cups reversed. This is about making the best of difficult situations. This, for you, Pam, is really about leaning into what feels good for you, which, by the way, is not your training, but it's what you need to do, for sure, for sure. Lisa Harmon, did I skip you? Oh my gosh, I did, and I am so sorry. Man, she starts us off with a super chat, and I skip her. So sorry, Lisa. I will come to you right after I finish Pam's group. So sorry. Okay. Here we go. So now, for Pamela's daughter, also the Four of Cups reversed. That mother and daughter got the same card. Makes me wonder if the two of you are processing something in the family. And there may be some things going on for each of you personally where this is pertinent, but also something that the two of you are collectively processing. And so again, it's about recognizing what was difficult, but then finding the positive. And you may need to do that in your own life as well, Pamela's daughter. For Pip, there's that Queen of Swords, but now it's reversed. As you make decisions this week, and it's funny because Penny got it upright and she's like, that's scary. There was nothing scary about that for you, Penny. Being empowered to make your own decisions should not be scary. For Pip, however, sorry, but it's reversed. And so, and I'm not saying it should be scary for Pip, but I am saying, Pip, you need to pay extra special, careful attention to the decisions you're making to make sure that your decisions are based in logic and in what feels right for you. All right, now, Lisa Harmon, thank you for your patience. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thank you for the generous super sticker, and thanks for not hating me. Really appreciate you. All right. Four of Wands reversed. Four of Wands reversed for Lisa Harmon. Lisa, this week, I think it's going to be about coming out of the comfort zone a little bit. And it may be that you're being forced out. It may be you're forcing yourself out. But I think this is going to be about meeting new people, welcoming new people, or new ideas or new practices to your life. And some of that's going to happen this week. Let us know. Okay. Patty A., so nice to see you over on YouTube Vertical. Hamasha, what we do, like you're wondering about your ex. what we do on Monday is a card for the week ahead, but we may find that this card does answer your question. The Hierophant reversed, I'm going to say it does not answer your, it does answer your question in the negative. So this, for the week ahead, Hamasha, for the week ahead, be willing to think outside the box. Be willing to think about things in a different way, and be willing to think about yourself in a different way, and be willing to think about this relationship in a different way, because it really needs to be over. And Lisa Discoli, so nice to see you. Okay. Oh, Carolina McMahon, so good to see you. Thanks for being here on Instagram. Glad you're here. A card for the week ahead. Four of Wands reversed for you, which is not comfortable. I'm going to say that. This is not comfortable. There is a sense that you have to really be creative to find solutions, and you are empowered to do that this week, finding creative solutions. Oh, Lisa, tired of being stuck in a rut? Well, you get out of the rut this week. And Vanna Not White over on Twitch, so good to see you. Here is a card for you. Also, the Hierophant reversed for you. Okay, this week, Vanna Not White, question it. Question everything. Is it true? You hold it to be true. Is it true? What is really true? This is a great week, philosophically and in general, to question things. Okay, Lisa Discoli. On Mondays, what we do is a card for the week ahead, which I'll do for you right now. It may answer your question, which is about trying to find a new job. So a card for the week ahead for you, Lisa. The Seven of Cups reversed. So here's the thing. And this is going to answer your question. I'm going to do it as a card for the week ahead, but it's going to answer your question. As you look for what you want, recognize that what you think you want and what you want may be two different things. That's number one. And open up the way in which you're looking for things. Be open to different ways of finding what you're looking for, and be open to finding things different than what you thought you would find. There it is. Okay. Lisa, no, I definitely got Trey. Did I not get Trey? I got you, Trey. I got Trey earlier, did I not? Oh, okay, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. And so Melissa Grosso is up next. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Melissa, here we go. Lovers reversed. This week, be really present to what works and what doesn't work in every aspect of your life, and use that to inform your decisions going forward. What works, what doesn't. Okay, Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. We're doing you, Karen and Kim. Okay, here we go. Okay, Christina, Devil reversed. Knowing where you're at and what's going on in your life right now, this is a really good sign. I think you're about to catch a break and find the lead for the job you're looking for. I'm excited. Cannot wait. Make sure you let me know as it happens. Karen, for your week ahead, the Lovers reversed. I'm going to say something similarly to what I just said to the other person who got this card. Be very present as you think about what is working and what is not working. Be present as you think about what you want and don't want, And don't judge yourself. When you look at what you like and don't judge yourself for what you like and don't like. That's going to be the really important. That's the important thing. Without judgment, without self-judgment. For Kim, you've had a tough run recently, and you get the 9 of Cups. So I would not be surprised if some good news comes your way this week. All righty. Maria Baresi. Well now, the good news of all good news is here. I am so excited. Maria, yes, I will give you a card. I will definitely be bringing you some cannolis. So those of you who know me know that a really good cannoli is probably my favorite dessert. And Maria knows where such cannolis can be had. So thank you. I will look forward to your visit, first and foremost, to seeing you. But secondly, those cannolis. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. So Maria, you get death, which we know is not a scary thing. It's not literally about death. It's about big change. And I think, you've had a lot of big change in your life. I think, though, this week, you're going to be thinking about some change, either internal or external, that is really going to serve you. Claire C., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Here's a card for you. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Reversed. Claire, this week, be aware of what you're feeling, but recognize that what you're feeling may or may not be helpful to you, right? So be aware of what you're feeling, but process it before you speak it, even to yourself. Because sometimes we feel things in the moment that aren't real for the long run. And sometimes we feel things that really are real. This week, pay attention to your feelings and process them carefully. Jenna Perkins, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. Knight of Coins. So Jenna, this week it's about the practical. Pursue the practical. If you're looking for a new job, this is a great card for you. If you're looking for money, it's a pretty good card. One way or the other, it's about doing what you have to do to pursue career, to pursue home, to pursue grounding, to pursue the things that you need in life. That's the focus for the week. All right. Sarah F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you are here. Here's a card for the week ahead. We appreciate you. 4 of Wands reversed. Have you noticed this card is stalking us collectively? So for you, Sarah, this week, you may be feeling kind of out in the cold. You may be feeling like you are not as safe as you would like to be, like you are not as supported as you need to be. And the key here for you, I really believe, is to recognize that you are safe, you are supported, and even if it feels weird, just keep going because you are growing. It feels this way because you are growing. There it is. All right. Vaishali, so good to see you. I'm doing you right now. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. The 9 of Coins, or of course the 9 of Pentacles. This is, yes, you are here right on time. That's exactly right. This is a card of security. It speaks It speaks of feeling secure in yourself, feeling secure in your career choice, and moving forward with that security, which is exactly what you need to do. All right. Joyous Ocean, Dion, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years, and thanks for using members-only emojis. We're going to do you, Joanne, and Jada. And of course, Joanne is Joanne Ball, who is a member here. Here we go. Joyous Ocean, Dion, 6 of Swords. This week, you will see yourself moving forward. Stay in your logical mind, not your emotional mind, and you will move forward beautifully. Joanne Ball, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. Magician reversed. This could be a tough week, and I know you've been going through a tough time. Be especially careful about communication. It's like your own personal Mercury retrograde this week. Be careful about what you're hearing and how you're communicating with others. And do not let yourself or anyone else make you feel like you are not enough. You are plenty. You are enough. You have the tools, the skills, and the abilities to do what you need to do. Do not forget this. And for Jada, strength. There are a lot of things in the world that can make you angry, but the greatest strength is to stay calm, be gentle, and fierce. This week, lean into what it is to be calm, gentle, and fierce. All right, Anna K. Hope you're doing really well. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. You are up next. Let me just keep up in my, okay, good. Okay, here we go, Anna K. Oof, 7 of Swords. This week, be extra careful. And I know that you're dating, and right away I'm thinking, we never see untrustworthy people on dating apps, do we? No, that would never happen. And I know you've got a really good eye for BS. And maybe it's not even dating. Maybe it's something in business. Maybe it's something somewhere else. But this week, be very careful. Keep your eyes especially peeled for BS. Look for what is true and what is not true. Sorry, that's an ominous reading, but forewarned is forearmed, I suppose. Von Ray. Oh my goodness gracious, Von Ray, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for 3 years. Von Ray is having a birthday on Friday. Hopefully we'll see you before then, perhaps at our members only live stream tomorrow evening, perhaps. And perhaps Friday itself, but one way or the other, we are all wishing you a really happy birthday week. Von Ray, a card for you. Okay, we're doing the magic for your birthday. You got the 2 of Cups reversed. And I feel like you're starting this week like another week where I am not feeling held in love. Another week where I wish I had a partner. Another week where I wish I had more people around me. So let's do that magic, shall we? And this is special for your birthday. So everyone put their energy into this, please. This is the energy that we are bringing to Von Ray for this week and in honor of her birthday, that she will be held in love in all the ways that matter. So mote it be. All right. Candy B, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do you and Marlon. Okay, here we go. Candy, 6 of Swords. This week, stay in your logical mind. Things are getting better. You will see improvement. Just recognize that we improve more quickly when we stay more logical. Okay. And for Marlon, there's that 4 of Wands reversed. And I have something very specific for Marlon. I think it's about family of origin. It may be some stuff going on with family of origin right now. It may be some stuff from the past that is still affecting you, but this is about healing from family issues that have made you feel unsettled or unsafe. All right. Christina, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. Well, you can't beat that. You can't beat that with a stick. Seriously, you got the star. This week, it's about recognizing all that is possible. It is about healing. It is about creating abundance. And it is about recognizing that spirit is with you. Divine timing, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Upright. This week, you are learning, you are growing, and you are communicating effectively. Your brain is firing on all cylinders and you are growing. So embrace all that. It's a good thing. Do not be afraid to learn and do not be afraid to speak. Okay. Oh my goodness, you did have a wonderful weekend, a joyful weekend. Your colleague was fun to be around. That's so good. I love that. Okay, DH, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. 10 of Cups. I love this for you. Oh my gosh. Like, this is literally one of my key phrases for this card is happy home. And I know you're in the process of moving. So like this bodes so well, like for that move, for the week ahead, and for your life in general. I'm so excited. So excited. Virginia Sirwa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Five of Wands reversed. This week, it is not about conflict. This week, it is about figuring out how to make things work. It's about strategy and collaboration. That's what you want to focus on. Karina Morrison, so good to see you. Thank you for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. The Palace of Wands reversed. And okay. So I'm doing a whole internal thing. A, I hate extra cards. B, I hate it when I accidentally grab a deck on Monday that has extra cards. But C, I am recognizing Ciro Marchetti's great wisdom here and rolling back all of that hate is turning into love in this moment. Because this makes so much sense. Karina, the Palace of Wands reversed. You are looking for, metaphorically and literally, figuratively and literally, you are looking for the place where you can be most creative, the place where you can be most secure, the place where you can find loving community. You are literally looking for those places and have been having a hard time finding them. But if you set your attention on those things, I think this week you're going to have some success. Oh, Carolina, yes, I absolutely did do your card. And yeah, I did. And I'm trying to remember what it was. Carolina, you'll have to scroll back and find it. And if you can't scroll back on Insta, you can scroll back on YouTube and find it. I don't remember, but I do remember it was about thinking outside the box to find your solution. I can tell you that. Okay. Nalini Kalu, good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We really appreciate you. Oh my goodness, you are still sick, thinking about calling out from work. Oh my goodness. Okay. Nalini. 2 of Wands reversed, definitely call out from work. We are all sending you healing energy. We are all sending you healing energy. And you definitely need some time to rest. If you can afford it, if you can take the time, you need the time to rest because you're not feeling well. And in not feeling well, you can't see your way forward. You must heal the body first. And that's what needs to happen this week. Teresa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. The 8 of Cups reversed. I think this is about tenacity on your journey. I think this week there may be some things that happen that challenge you. Stay tenacious, 10 toes down, stand on business, do what you need to do this week. Baby Cakes, good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Knight of Coins. Baby Cakes, looks like you are going to be finding a new job sooner rather than later, and you may even get a lead or an interview this week. One way or the other this week, I think that you may spend some time in nature and in the kitchen. But, I could say that any week and I might be right. Caroline McLaughlin, it is so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you. The Palace of Wands reversed. So I'm going to say, find the place in your brain or the place in your home or the place on your planet where you can embody joy, because joy is what you need right now. Seriously, joy is what you need right now. That is the thing. All right. Dorella, good morning to you. All right. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. Thanks for using members only emojis. Hope you're doing really well. Hope your mom's doing well. The Lovers reversed. I feel like this is a week where you're going to think about the different possibilities for the way forward. The ones you prefer, the ones you don't prefer. And find the solutions so you have a plan A, B, C, D, and E. You don't have to get that all together this week, but you're going to be working on it. Dorella, good to see you. Dorella on YouTube Vertical. 8 of Cups reversed. This week, you're going to have to decide, are you being stubborn or tenacious? What are you hanging on to, and should you be hanging on to it or should you not be? You have to decide this week. Autumn Pond, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We appreciate you. All right. Autumn Pond, the Queen of Swords. Okay, good week for working with technology. Good week for writing. Good week for decision making. Good week for nurturing your own mind and your own ideas and your own ideology and being grateful that you are who you are. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a card for you for your week ahead. Hanged Man Reverse, Jockey Masters. This is a week for taking control. You may have learned some new skills that you're now going to be doing on your own. You may now have the time and energy to go above and beyond and do some things for yourself. But one way or the other, it's time for you to take control this week. Caroline, so this deck has extra cards. In the court, and this is a Ciro Marchetti invention. He did it in Tarot of Dreams as well. So the court has 5 characters. He figures that if there's a page, a knight, a queen, and a king, they better have a place to live. So that's the palace card. And the palace card speaks of the place of the element, which I started this broadcast saying I had forgotten that this deck does that. And if I'd remembered, I wouldn't have chosen it. But now I'm glad I did because I've fallen in love with it. And honestly, I'm having lunch with Ciro, not this coming week, but the following week. And I'm going to tell him how much I love his palace cards. And I think I'm really going to do a thing about it because he invented it and it's good. Okay. Twin 250, your name is Kathy Sullivan. So I know a Kathy Sullivan. Are you the Kathy Sullivan I know? Either way, I'm going to do a card for you. So Twin 250, Kathy Sullivan over on Instagram. Here we go. A card for your week ahead. You also get the Queen of Swords. Trust your decisions. Trust your mind. Nurture what brings you peace. And it's also a very good week for writing, communication, and technology. And Joanne Ellis, yes, I did you very recently. Okay. Who is next? I just did Jackie. Yep. Cassandra Revelta, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We're going to do you, your mom Raquel, and your bestie Gemini Sun. Yes, indeed. Oh, Caroline, I have a couple of his decks, but not this one. Uncle Ciro he's the best, man. We love him. Oh, Sarah F., I'm glad to know I'm growing. I just wish I saw more tangible results, I guess. You know, that's for all of us. And I think that's something that's very true about the cards. And we should all listen right now. The cards will see our growth before we do. So it's like hearing thunder off in the distance, knowing the storm is coming. So yeah. If the cards see it, you'll see it soon. All right, Cassandra Revelta, here we go. For you, for your week ahead, Cassandra Revelta. The King of Wands reversed. This may be some questions about things going on at home that you want to pay attention to, but there may also be a question as you prepare for changing your job, how you're going to step into that. But I also think this is thinking about how you're going to step into your summer and enjoy your summer. So it's home, work, and you yourself, focusing on what comes next. That's really it. Now, Mom Raquel, who is also a member here. 2 of Cups. This week is about remembering how loved you are, that you are loved, that you are seen, and that you are appreciated. And for Gemini Sun, who is a moderator here, the King of Wands reversed. It's funny, the 2 besties got the same cards. So y'all should talk this week, spend some time talking this week. But here's the thing. What I'm going to say for you, Gemini Sun, don't go looking for a king, be the king. And that doesn't mean you won't find love, you will. But be the king in the moment. Look for a love that you want, not a love that you need. Jeannie Mnuchin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Here is a card for you for the week ahead. The King of Wands reversed is stalking us. And like, what is the King of Wands reversed? It's feeling like you're not where you should be. It's feeling like we don't like the leadership. It's feeling like we're not able to be the leader we want to be. And I think there's ways that a lot of that could be true for you, Jeannie, but I'm just doing the magic for you. Like, I've had enough. We're doing it. 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 Because honestly, Jeannie, you should be the King of Wands. And you must be the King of Wands, and let's embrace that for you. Okay. Lisa E. and Jenna. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Lisa E., for the week ahead, you get the Palace of Wands reversed as well. And what I'm going to say about this for you, Lisa E., I don't know if you're actually looking for a different job, a different home, or a different mindset, or a new hobby, or a new way of expressing yourself. But there is a seeking going on. I'm not sure that you'll find this week, but identify the search and lean into it. And for Jenna, the Eight of Wands reversed. There are ways that things are feeling a little stuck. There are ways that things are feeling like they're not moving forward. And there are ways that you are feeling like you just don't even wanna. And I think we can acknowledge that sometimes we feel that way, but don't live there. Don't live there. Seriously. All right. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay. Christine Hallowell, thank you for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. 3 of Pentacles reversed. I know you've been doing schooling. I know you're back at your martial arts practice, and I think you're looking for a job. There is something this week that is not going to go exactly the way you want, or something you're not going to get the recognition for that you should. It's okay. Don't let it get to you. Just keep on going and take your win yourself, even if others don't see it or acknowledge it. Take your win. Vanilla, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Magician reversed. This week, be careful about communication and self-doubt. There may be some communication issues, and do not lean into self-doubt. Lean into confidence. That's what you need to do. Peggy Lou Leven, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Peggy Lou, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. It was great to see you last night in the lounge. Did you enjoy it? Peggy Lou, you get the Emperor. This week, think about community. Think about yourself as a leader, and think about how to grow in that way. How to grow within your community and how to grow as a leader. All right. Christy Curtin, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for the week ahead for you. Judgment. This week, put the past in the past. This week, hear the voice of your angels and ancestors guiding you. This week, Be confident in your journey forward. Okay. Sally Heath, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you, Sally. Lovers reversed. Lovers reversed. Sally, this week, think about what you want and don't want without judgment. Think about what you like and don't like without judgment. Be willing to say goodbye to what you don't like and hello to what you do like. Lumen, so good to see you over on YouTube Vertical. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. Death. Now, we know as tarot people not to be afraid of this card. It was the first card I pulled for our collective reading, so it's very powerful. And it is about embracing change. So this week, lean into the changes that you're creating internally and externally and know how well they will serve you. Ronald Schaefer, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the week ahead for you. Seven of Cups. This week, anything is possible and anything could happen. I think the thing you have to know is that you have options, you have opportunities, you have possibilities. You need to figure out what's real, you need to figure out what's good, and you need to make choices based on that. Playboy Bunny, good to see you. So on Mondays, we do a card for the week ahead. I'm happy to do that for you, and it may well answer the question that you posed. Okay, for the week ahead, we have Death, which is really auspicious because it was in our 3-card weekly reading as well. So things are changing. Your feelings are changing. Other people's feelings are changing. Embrace change and embrace growth. There has definitely been growth and reconsideration, and so there will be over the course of the week. Vicky Shore, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad you're here. Here's a card for you. Vicky, you get the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So this week, check and double check your work. Whatever it is you're doing, check and double check. There is a higher potential for mistakes than usual. This week, be careful about saying bad things to yourself about yourself. Make sure you recognize you're talented. Please make sure you recognize your own talents and abilities. Recognize your own talents and abilities. There it is. All right. Who is next? All right. Hey, over on Instagram, we have beautiful Gemini 613 over on Instagram. Here's a card for the week ahead. The Tower. Be careful what you ask for. Okay, this week, be willing to let things go. This week, and please understand, well, this is a difficult card. Many people get this card on Monday and they come back on Friday and they're like, yeah, it was a fine week. Your beliefs may be changing. Your circumstances may be changing. One way or the other, recognize that though change is hard, it will lead you to something better. All right, my friends, it is last call for readings, y'all. If you have asked for a reading and I have not responded, it's because I did not see you, and I am so sorry. It is now time to reiterate your request. If you are here and you have not made a request, it is time because, once again, last call for readings, y'all. Lumen, yes, I just did you. I swear to goodness, I did you like 3 or 4 ago. All right. Members only live stream tomorrow. By your request, we are doing Am I the A-Hole readings. So that should be good fun. That's going to be on YouTube horizontal only. So join us there. Also on YouTube horizontal only, at some point we are going to be popping up to do the recording of the June Taroscopes. We were scheduled to do it last week. We were unable to do it when we scheduled it. So we'll be popping it up. This is new. We'll get better at that part. And I am available for readings even today. Yes, it's a holiday, but I am working. I'm available for readings today, this week. Reach out. There are links in the description to book your reading, to sign up for the StaarCon 6 mailing list, and to get a ticket for the StaarCon 5 Afterglow, which is worth it. All right, my friends. Thank you to the members, the moderators. Thank you for the super chats, the super stickers. Thank you for the new followers. Really, really appreciate all of you. Thanks for starting the week with me, and I hope you all have a fabulous week. Take really good care.